Hey, my name is Luke and I'm going to do my origin, insertion, and action video. So the first muscle that I'm going to do is the biceps brachii. It originates on the long head of the supraglenoid tubercle of the scapula and the short head on the contracoid process of the scapula. The insertion is the radial tuberosity, and it flexes and supinates the forearm. The next muscle that I'm going to do is the tricep brachii. The long head originates on the inferior glenoid tubercle of the scapula, and it inserts on the occlurenon process of the ulna, and the action is to extend the forearm. The next muscle that I'm going to do is the coracobrachialis, which is right here. The coracobrachialis originates in the coracoid process of the scapula, and it inserts in the medial margin of the humerus right here, and the action is to abduct and flex the humerus. The next muscle that I'm going to do is the brachialis, which originates in the anterior surface of the distal half of the humerus. And then it inserts on the ulnar tuberosity, and the action is to flex the forearm. The next muscle that I'm going to do is going to be the pronator teres. And that muscle is right here. That muscle originates on the medial epicondyle of the humerus and the coronoid process of the ulna. So kind of in this area. And it inserts in the distal lateral surface of the radius, so about here. And the action is to pronate the forearm. So actually it's like this, to pronate. The next one I'm going to do is the flexor carpi radialis. That inserts on the same spot, the medial epicondyle of the humerus, down here. And then it inserts on the ventral surface of the second half of the third metacarpals, kind of down here. And then it flexes and abducts the hand. So kind of like that. And then the next one I'm going to do is the palmaris longus. It's a small fleshy muscle with a long insertion tendon. It is medial to the flexor carpi radialis. So it's kind of down here. Sorry. It's kind of here. And the insertion is the medial epicondyle of the humerus. And the insertion is the palmar aponeurosis. And the action for this one is to flex the hand. And the last one is the flexor carpi ulnaris, which is on the outside here. The action of the flexi carpi ulnaris is to, the origin is the medial epicondyle of the humerus and the ulceranon process of the ulna. And the insertion is the pisiform hamate and base of the fifth metacarpal. So kind of these bones here at the bottom. And the action is flexion and abduction of the hand. Thank you for watching my video.